All right, today is February 1st, and we're out here doing a soil test. Give you a little tip here. You take your soil probe, put you some tape or a hose clamp, and that'll be your stop. So I do it 6 inches. A lot of people do it 4 inches. Whichever way you decide to do it, 6 or 4, stick with it, because consistency is the key to this. So why do we do a soil test? We do a soil test to determine what nutrients are available, if there's too much of a nutrient, if there's not enough of a nutrient. We also do it to check the pH. The pH is going to determine if those nutrients are going to be available. So perfect pH is 6.5 to 6.8. You can grow fine grass with a low pH. This right here should be about a 6. You can grow grass with a high pH. Some nutrients are more available at a lower pH, some's more available at a higher pH. But if you're neutral, 6.5 to 6.8, they're all going to be available, and all of it is going to be available. I'll tell you another thing that really burns me up is people adding lime to their lawn, and they've never done a soil test and don't know what their pH is. If you've never done a soil test, don't go adding lime to your yard. You could get the pH so far out of whack. Nothing's going to be available much. You're better off to have a lower pH than, a high pH. But there's 2 different types of lime. You've got calcitic and dolomitic. If you're low on magnesium, you need to use dolomitic. If your magnesium level's fine, you need to use calcitic. Last February it was 5.6, and I done calcitic lime because my magnesium level is okay. So until it gets to 6.5 to 6.8, I'm going to keep adding lime. I typically do 40 pounds per 1,000. With clay soil, it takes a lot. If you're high pH, you'll have to use sulfur to bring the pH down. But also, if you got different areas, like I got my main lawn, and I got over there across the driveway, and then I got at my well house and another area, so I have to do 4 different tests. So if you've got different areas, it's probably a good idea to do different tests, because my soil is different in every area. And I always like to, after I pull my core or plug, I always like to take off about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch to get rid of any dead grass or something that might be down there, and just use that, knock it off in the bucket, and then go to the next one. When you're doing this, you need to go around your yard, pull 6 to 8 different spots, and put your plugs in a bucket and mix it all together. So I got my plugs took from my main yard, and now I've got all the stuff picked out of. You don't have to have everything, but I like to try to at least get all the grass picked out up that I can. So now I'm just gonna crush it up and mix it all together. Yep, that's red clay and sand. It makes concrete when it gets hard. But I'm gonna crush this up and mix it, and then I'll take it and put it in a Ziploc bag. I've done got them marked, because like I mentioned, I've got 4 different areas. So this one will go in the one that's marked main lawn, and then I'll transfer it to the bags that goes with the soil test as it gets sent off. And while I'm mixing this up, I do want to mention I have a Facebook group. It's a private group you can join. The name of the group is Primetime Fescue. There's about 900 members in there. I just started it last year sometime. And I do offer a guide in my group. The guide's $30. It is using available products. They're all GCI products from Pete Denny, and he has gave me the blessing to put his products in my guide. He has a guide also, so I mean they're different from each other. I don't have any. My guide has no association with Pete. That's how I simply do stuff. So if you want to join, I will link the description to my Facebook group, or link in the description to my Facebook group, and you can join. And if you're kind of new to this and you need some guidance, my guide covers granular fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, grub treatment, armyworm, fungicide, seeding and overseeding. So it's pretty packed full. All right, so this is the final step. Waypoint Analytical is the lab that I use. There's plenty of other ones, Spectrum. If I was to recommend two, it would be Waypoint or Spectrum Analytic. So we're going to do this for Waypoint. So you'll fill out, what you'll need to do first is they have an app, so you can download it, and you need to register, and then you'll get a account number, and you put your customer information there. Obviously that's my name. So I done 4 tests because I've got 4 different areas. You can name them whatever you want, 6 characters max. I just use 01, 02, 03, 04. And so I am doing a S3M soil test. So you check the box there. You can do an S1M. With the S3M, you get everything. So if you want to pause it, you can look right here. But the S3M is the full test. The S1M is included with the S3M. So a fescue loan, the crop code is 563. And if you want to do a soil texture test, which I highly recommend, it used to be an extra $25, but so I'm going to do that on my main lawn, and I got that checked. Obviously I could do it on the other 3, but it gets expensive with 4 different areas. So, and I also use the Waypoint Lab in Memphis. There's several across the country. I just use the one in Memphis. And all you do is, you can put it in a Ziploc bag, or you can buy Waypoint bags. That's very cheap. You can buy Waypoint boxes, but you can, you put your soil in a bag of your choice and put it in a box, and make sure you put this paper in the box. If you use the Waypoint bags, you'll put the sample ID on the bags, and you put this paper in the box and you mail it off to them. And when you get your results, if you've got the app, your results will come over on the app, and then they will send you an invoice. Or that's the way it worked last year. I'm assuming it's still the same way, but that's pretty much it. Pretty simple. So when temperatures come up, we'll get to pumping out some more videos. This is the first step. So I can't wait to get started. So if you will, do me a favor, like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget, I have my own Facebook group. It's called Primetime Fescue. I will link that in the description. And we'll see you in the next one. I appreciate it.